Absolute value of a rational number. So before we get started, we need to know what the absolute value, what is absolute value? What is absolute value?
Absolute value is the value of the number.
So you think of the value of, it is kind of the value of the number.
The real value? It's like the name.
It's the distance from zero. Distance from zero. Absolute value is never a negative number. So if here's 0, here's 0, and I have 4 and -4, -3, -2, -1, and I say, I plot 3. What is my absolute value of 3? Absolute value is never a negative number.
Oh, you spelled 0 wrong.
So if it's 3, what is my absolute value?
3.
3. If it's -3, what is my absolute value?
-3.
-3. And it will look like this.
You said it's never negative.
The absolute value of -3 is 3. Because it's 3 from 0. Doesn't matter which direction it goes, it's the distance from 3. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we gotta look at what is a rational number. What's a word inside rational that we've seen before?
Ratio.
Ratio. What is a ratio? Comparison of two parts. Just like a fraction. So a rational number is a number that can be made by dividing two integers. Number made by dividing two integers. Oh, that's the integers, that's not integers. Two integers. Okay, so today we're going to be trying to figure out what is the absolute value of rational numbers. So, if you look here, we have a decimal for every one of these numbers. That's what makes it the rational number. It is not a whole number by itself, not an integer by itself. So, Julio is a wrestler for his high school wrestling team in the winter. Although he does not wrestle in the 12 weeks Christmas, his coach would like him to stay around 140 pounds so that he can stay in his weight class. Julio charts his weight over the summer by listing the differences in his weight from 140 pounds. He uses negative numbers when his weight was under 140 pounds and uses positive numbers for when his weight was over 140 pounds. The chart shows his results. So first we need to go up here and figure out what information we need out of this. So, go ahead. Do we need that whole paragraph?
No.
No, we just need to know what.
He's at the 12 weeks of summer.
We don't really have to know that. He charts his weight over the summer and by the differences is listed over 140 pounds. He uses negative numbers when his weight was under, and he uses positive when his weight is over. So here it says compare the Julio's weight differentials, which just means a difference, from week 2 and week 7. So we got to look at week 2 and week 7. Compare the Julio's weight differentials from week 2 and week 7 using a less than, greater than, or equal to symbol in your statement. What are these two called? These two symbols, what are they called?
Greater than or less than.
But there's also another word for them. Not equal to.
Inequality.
Inequality. What do you think inequality means? Equal. Equal means equal. Let's use the word attack strategy and see if we can figure out what this word means. So do we have any prefixes?
Yes.
What is our prefix?
In.
Do we have any suffixes?
Yes.
What? This is our root word. Equal is our root word. So what's my suffix? I-T-Y. So in means not. Equal means the same. And I-T-Y means, I sure blank. Quality. Q-U-A-L-I-T-Y, yes. So it is not of the same quality. So it means it is not the same. So if it is, the only way that it is equal is if it has the equal sign. But less than and greater than are inequalities. So when it asks you to write an inequality for information, that's what you're going to use, is your less than or greater than sign. Alright, so we're going to compare Julio's weight differences from weeks 2 and 7. Use the less than, greater than, or equal to symbols in your statement. So we have plus 2.1 and minus 3.75. So which one are you going to write first? You want to do 2.1? That's a positive number, so is that less than or greater than negative 3.75?
Greater.
It's greater than. Oops, and I wrote it backwards. Greater than negative 3.75. Okay, it wants us to plot it, so I'm going to use this as my 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 1. Oh, I did that wrong. Do I write it? You write it. Okay, so are these whole numbers? Am I going to just be able to put them on one of the dots? No, because they are what? Rational numbers. These are rational numbers because they are a number that can be divided by 2 integers. Okay, so we're going to plot 2.1. So where would 2.1 go on my number line?
By 2.
I would go to 2.
Go instead of.
Which way, left or right?
Right.
Just a little bit over. And that is 2.1. Okay, where am I going to put negative 3.75?
Go to the left.
Go to negative 3. And then what?
You go down by 4.
There, will you move the mouse, please? Okay, so we go to negative 3. Then what?
And then you go down by 4.
So how would I know how much to go?
Go put these lines in the middle of it.
So I need to break it in half, and then break those in half to make what?
To make 25s. If
Fourths?
you're like counting some
Yeah,
quarters,
quarters.
do the same
It
thing.
makes quarters. That's right. So which one of those lines do I put my dot on?
The third one.
The third one?
Go to the left.
Go to from right to left.
Yes.
So right here is negative 3.75. Okay, now I want you to compare weeks 4 and weeks 8. Write your own inequality. Weeks 4 and weeks 8. You can plot it if you would like. Okay, so negative 1/2 is what? Negative 1/2, which is 0.5, is what? Greater than, less than, or equal to negative 2.5, 2.8?
Greater than.
Because the further we go left on the number line, the smaller the number gets. It's less is greater than negative 2.8. Okay? All right, you can put your stuff up.